My name is Katie and this is my interview speech. Making a career choice can be one of the hardest and scariest things you can do. You will find yourself second guessing and wondering if this is really what you want to do for the rest of your life. I interviewed Sasha Kokanoff, who was a registered radiology technologist and a mammographer. She works in Big Fork, Minnesota at Big Fork Valley, and she told me that she has really cared for her job for many years now. Sasha is my cousin, so the interview went very smoothly and it was laid back, no pressure at all. We did the interview back in February on Facebook through Messenger because she does live so far away. I selected Sasha for the interview because I knew she would have a lot of valuable information that she could share with me. The fact that I'm related to Sasha is a plus during the interview because I knew she would be honest and upfront with me. During the interview, we were able to be ourselves and even had time to get caught up with each other. So this was a laid-back and friendly interview. I asked Sasha what a regular day looked like for her, and she said because she works in a small rural hospital, she gets to do a variety of exams such as X-ray, CT scans, mammograms, DEXA scans, which is bone density, and EKGs. Every day she is performing radiology exams on patients from the clinic, ER, inpatient hospital, and the nursing home. With a wide variety of patients, the X-ray tech has to be able to adapt to the patient's needs and the physical abilities in order to get the best images possible, which requires the tech to think outside the box at times. It is also an X-ray tech's job to make sure the radiation exposure to the patient is as low as is reasonable that you can achieve. They do this by selecting the appropriate X-ray technique for the patient's anatomy, and shielding the patient when they can. They also are responsible for making sure the X-ray equipment is running properly on a daily basis. We do the quality assurance testing daily, weekly, and monthly. Also, with being in a small hospital, we do not have schedulers. So when they have to schedule an appointment with a patient, they do it on their own time. They also work closely with the doctors to ensure that each patient is getting the proper exams to get their diagnosis. Doctors sometimes have questions for us or the radiologist about what type of tests will be best for the patient. Sasha explained that there is a continuing education that they can do throughout the year to keep them up to date on all things radiology. Continuing education includes going to conferences, being trained on new equipment, and reading articles about radiology. Sasha would have chosen to do radiology regardless of how much job shadowing she has had. She really enjoys the medical field and the technology involved in diagnostic imaging. They are the eyes of the medical field. They are the first to physically see the inside anatomy of a patient, even before the doctor. She likes working with the doctors to help people. It is not only about taking pictures, it is about helping the hurt and sick people, making them feel more comfortable in a scary place, and is about saving lives. Having to do this assignment has been very beneficial to me because I was able to get my questions answered, and now I can say that I feel even more certain that this is the career for me. I would do this again in a heartbeat to see if anyone else has any information worth hearing. From talking with Sasha, I have gained an understanding of what a day at work in a small rural hospital could look like for me. It all sounds like a great job, and especially I like that if I did work in a smaller hospital, I could do a variety of exams, not just giving x-rays all day, every day. Because I am still in high school and I'm taking all the prerequisite classes now, I am saving myself a year in college and a good chunk of money too. I do feel that I'm ready to start my career as a radiology technologist. Something that Sasha talked about that was new to me was how they continue their education every year by going to the conferences and learning about new technology. I think this is great to have found out because technology is changing every day. If anything, this interview has been eye-opening and has made me even more certain that I know what I want to do for the rest of my life.